But Michael Dickinson just was very patient with him, gave him all the time and treatment he needed. He was massaged for hours every day, and Haas loved nothing more than to race, so he didn't want to stay off the track either. So finally, just a month before the '98 Breeders' Cup Mile, he was back and he did win a small race in Virginia. But it had been almost 2 full years between races. He went straight back to the Breeders' Cup Mile off that one race in 2 years. Everybody just knew he had no chance to be competitive in the mile. Too much time off, that's an eternity for a racehorse. All those injuries probably meant he would never be as good as before. And these are the best horses in the division in the world for the most part. So nobody thought he had any sort of shot. But Mr. Dickinson and his team actually felt the Haas was ready for the race of his life. And sure enough, as they barreled into the stretch in the mile, this time at Churchill Downs in Louisville, the Haas took a short lead. But he was immediately tackled by Hawksley Hill, who had been last early and had all the momentum. These two pulled away. The Haas was giving everything he had, but getting tired. And Hawksley Hill poked his head in front. We're going to see the stretch run of the '98 mile now. The Haas is closer to the hedge as these two pull away, and Hawksley Hill is on the near side of the camera. Lazarus, he called that. That really summed up how stunning it was when the Haas's nose was in front. You see the close-up here, so you can see better what's going on. Hawksley Hill with the lead, but the Haas had worked too hard and too long to get back to let that horse snatch his race away from him. He managed to find something more, stretch his body out just a little farther, and he got that nose back in front somehow and kept it there as he swept under the line to complete one of the greatest and most shocking comebacks in horse racing history. He was the first horse also to win 2 Breeders' Cup races in non-consecutive years. He earned the nickname the Comeback King with that incredible feat. And the Haas was retired shortly after that with 12 wins from 20 lifetime races and was worse than third only once. So incredible accomplishments for a horse whose career was so full of injuries, and they couldn't be prouder of him. The Haas is 20 years old now, 16.1 hands tall, and he has a lot of energy, but he doesn't get too excited about the shows, so he just tries to stay awake in here. But he does let all the adoration have it. Another big hand for the Comeback King.